Welcome to the All Western New York Radio Broadcast Network. This is Noah's Ark.
Ready, so ready.
Okay. We're talking about Justin Bieber's Monkey, right?
And now here's your hosts, Noah Goki.
Everybody has that one, first really horrible experience with alcohol. And I have two.
Think so, Joe.
I stepped on a flag on purpose.
The only reason I got hired on this show is because I went to school for this shit. And I dropped out after a semester.
And George.
Caroline, that means you're George.
That's the Golden Boys.
Your eyeball.
DMT into your fucking eyes and live life, people.
Eat it. Take care of business, man.
Look at the bunny! Look at the bunny!
I got a text says no Ustream. You're looking into that.
Ladies and gentlemen, nothing I say in the show is real. Please,
Yes.
please remember that.
Although everything I say, except for that Jew comment I made earlier, is real.
That bitch Katy Perry can suck skin off my dick. I'll smack the shit out of her.
You're waterboard them if they don't talk. Waterboard them with high C.
Oh, shit. Son of a fudge.
I'm okay!
Okay! The alcohol that he's already drank has made him slower.
Noah is a drunk.
That bitch is annoying. God damn it.
You know, there was 4 of us last week, and now there's 3 of us.
That's somebody we cut off a Kyle.
So we cut off a middle finger, apparently.
Now, button, who's got the button?
Oh, I already hit the button. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Noah's Ark Show, and thank you so much for tuning in again. It is a Wednesday, roughly, 6-ish, somewhere in that area. Am I right, Joe?
Close enough.
Close enough. We're good. And we are here. We are live from lovely and palatial Buffalo, New York.
You know, I'm just thinking about the intro and how
Yes.
anybody that joined the Ark late, who weren't here and don't know the history, will have no idea what that hand cutting off a finger comment meant.
Yeah, there's pretty much just a string of inside jokes in this show, and no one knows what's happening at any given time. But if you go back and you listen to all 275 episodes or whatever it is, then you'll get what we're talking about on a weekly basis. 'Cause
Exactly.
generally references, very obscure references, to show number 61 or 97. The infamous show number 123. Oh. Check it out.
Yeah, that one.
Check it out. The Alien Show, the Thumb Show, they're all there. It's all there. Someday in the future, either evolved humans or aliens or some kind of hybrid of the two will come together and will make a complete analysis of the Noah's Ark Show. Every hotkey and every co-host and every one-liner and every band, and they will plot our trajectory successfully on a massive grid. We'll all become clear at that moment how ridiculously stupid I am for doing this show for this long.
I gotta say though,
I lost my train of thought there a little bit.
I gotta say though, I'm glad to be back. This is the first time I've been here in 2 months.
Hey, it's good to have you back, buddy.
I heard John had to fill my shoes and George's last week.
John went into extra innings, let's say that. He had to work a little overtime. Time and a half we had to pay him for that. So it was good. Yeah, John filled in time and a half. There we go. I have a little cash register here somewhere. Yeah?
At least you have sound effects. I don't even have that right now.
No, what happened? What's going on with the laptop? Does that mean I should find Charlie Sheen and all that kind of fun shit?
Maybe. My laptop died a few weeks back, and I'm waiting to get a new one. I'm getting one for free for switching to Time Warner cable.
Oh, I know what I need. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah! USA!
All right. Got to have that queued up all the time. All right, listen. Let's invent a new laptop right now. We'll make one. We can build one. We have the technology, and we have probably the spare parts here in this room.
Probably.
I have about 8 desktop computers downstairs in the basement, and I don't even know what to do with them. What the hell do you even do with those?
I just took my sister-in-law's old desktop and hooked up in my studio.
Don't bring them to my job.
The store does not accept them.
No, we do. We just don't like them.
Ugh, I don't like them either. All right, let's see. What else? Charlie. Charlie, right?
Charlie.
Okay, we'll get right on that.
We were basically in the Orca.
That's right. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Does Charlie?
Probably not.
With my mind, 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 with my mind. It's over. Why give an interview when you can leave a warning?
All right, so we've got, rumor has it, Well-Worn Boot coming on the show today.
That's what I've heard.
That's what we've heard.
That's what I've been telling people.
They're not here right now. And their entire existence is controversial and debatable.
I don't know, those guys. I seen those guys out and about. Like they just walk down the street wearing all those gimmicks.
Yeah.
Like I seen the Big Baby. I seen him walking down Elmwood once.
Sure. Fantastic show they put on.
Oh, absolutely. I saw them a little while ago. They opened for Green Jello along with Diceros. So I was there with George. And George saw the Big Baby's balls.
Oh, nice. That's 7 years of good luck.
Well, we were hanging with Diceros and JR, the drummer, his fiance. She's like, "Oh my God, I just saw that guy's balls." George, I looked the opposite way, and George is like, "Where?" And George saw his balls. George is like, "Oh, now I'm scarred for life."
Now, wait, did he take the balls out on purpose, or was this...
I don't think so. I think they just fell out of the shorts.
Oh, they fell out of the shorts.
Yeah.
All right. I've taken my balls out on stage before on purpose. I had to show them to John Ben. He didn't believe they were massive, but they are, and he just wouldn't accept it. We happened to be on stage at the moment having this conversation, and so I whipped him out. There wasn't anybody there. It was Broadway Joe's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there may have been some people there. All of the band's girlfriends saw my balls, and they were all scarred for life. Well-Worn Boot coming on the show tonight. They've got the Wild Wild Fest coming up this weekend.
Yes, everybody's got festivals this weekend.
This is a big weekend. You know why? Because we're running out of summer. We're running out of good weather. We all know that in probably about 3.5 weeks, there's going to be a blizzard.
Right.
And it's going to be negative 40 here in Buffalo. So, you got to squeeze it in while you still can. I know I'm doing it. I want to get out and go camping, do some festivaling. There's so much you have to try to squeeze in.
I almost want to hit up Wild Wild Fest, but I don't think I can get there. I kind of want to go because my dear friend Andrew J. Reimers is performing at noon at Wild Wild Fest.
Yes. I saw that. Andrew J. Reimers. Wild Wild Fest, this is the great thing about it, is basically it's like a who's who of Western New York musicians, really. If there's a great band in Western New York, they are playing Wild Wild Fest. Besides Well-Worn Boot, of course, you've got Arm Cannon, Baby Gramps, Smack Dab. I love Smack Dab. I know Matt Baxter from Jamestown really well. He's a good dude. Laszlo Hollyfield, Handsome Jack, Whiskey Reverb, Aircraft. Before the show, I was jamming out some Dolly's Ghost, some Juxtaposse. Pretty much the Dolly's Ghost guys became Aircraft. Aircraft is awesome. The Skiffle Minstrels? Really? Joe, have you ever seen the Skiffle Minstrels?
I have not.
Do you know who I'm talking? Do you know them? Have you heard the name? Never heard the name?
No, this is a new one for me.
It's a skiffle, which is a certain genre of music from the 20s, I think, or 20s and 30s. Very, very interesting, very talented group. They are fantastic. Jack Toft, who's a Buffalo legend. Folk Faces. Two Bird Stone. Mr. Boneless, who we've had on the show.
Yep.
Andrew Reimers, of course, as Joe said. Cat McCarthy, Don Brenner, Sly Boots is going to be there. Awesome. Joe, what do you think?
You know, last year was the first time that I met Well Worn Boot was when they were on the show, very briefly last year. And then they were promoting Wild Wild Fest, and I saw, coming up this Sunday at WWF. Like, wait, you guys are naming your shit after old wrestling promotions? Or former names of current wrestling promotions, anyway? Like, no. Wild Wild Fest. Like, oh, okay, gotcha. WWF.
Yep. Willow Creek Winery, Silver Creek, New York. You can find tickets at Yeti Vape, Ultra Hoops, Willow Creek, Chautauqua Music, Picasso Moon on Allen, and Habibi Shisha on Elmwood.
I probably won't be able to make it because, well, that's kind of far out. And you probably won't be able to make it because...
I am playing 2 shows this weekend, actually. And I never put together... We're doing the show at the Walmart on Friday, which is going to be fantastic. I love the Walmart. Just a great little hole-in-the-wall kind of bar. But actually, they've redone it, so it may not be a hole-in-the-wall anymore. But it was a great hole-in-the-wall bar. You know, great bar food. Great room in the back for live music. And we played there before, the Skulls, and we just had a fantastic time. You know, Scatman, of course, was there with the whole Scat crew, and those guys know how to party it up, have a good time. So we had a blast. Yeah, it was great. And we haven't played Niagara Falls in a really long time, and it's going to be the last show with Billy, so we're pretty excited. And then Chris Fest is Saturday. Look at that. Another great lineup. I tell you, every great band that didn't play Wild Wild Fest is on the Chris Fest docket. Another huge lineup. What do you think, Joe? How's it coming with that construction of the laptop over there? You almost done?
Oh yeah, totally. I just gotta find me a new motherboard here.
With my mind.
Which is the problem with my laptop in the first place.
Okay.
I'm sure there's one in one of these things.
Yes, just rip one out. Rip one right out of there.
It's a matter of if it works or not.
Caroline, why are you not talking?
I don't know. I haven't thought of anything to say yet.
Tell us a story. You have to be George tonight, so that means you have to talk as much as George.
Here's the story. I don't know. I haven't gotten fired up yet.
Not fired up enough.
No.
All right.
Ask me a question.
I can tell you guys are really focused on this laptop construction over there as well.
Yes.
Look, I'm telling you, some of our refugee interns might be able to help you with that.
Hey, maybe. Hey, you, get over here. Come here. Help me with this.
There you go. Make them earn it.
See, our radio listeners, they actually think I'm doing this, but the people that are watching the cameras are like, what the fuck? He's just sitting there.
Yes. You can listen to the Noah's Ark Show, of course, on YouTube, Ustream, and the Destiny Media Player. And on the Ustream, it looks like you guys are on the Titanic as it's sinking. You're like sideways. You are falling off the screen, Caroline. Hold on!
You know, in the last week, we've done the, this side of the table's done the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS Research. And I challenged my co-host on Board Wrestling Fan, John Traylor, JT.
Yes.
And he did his on the show on Sunday.
That's the way to do it. There
but
you
he couldn't broadcast the video. He was able to broadcast it to us via Skype, and we had to basically describe his video. The way he took his ice challenge was he chugged a can, one of them 24-ounce cans of Molson Ice. That was his ice challenge.
That's much worse.
You could have picked the better beer at least.
Yeah. I was thinking of maybe chugging like a Smirnoff Ice, because I figured that would be pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Ice Bucket Challenge for a second. I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah. You guys both did it. What do you think? Did you feel like better people afterward?
Well, we also donated the money, which you're supposed to do if you're taking the Ice Bucket Challenge. So yeah, I kind of felt a little bit better about myself for donating. And it's for a good cause. It's to raise awareness.
It is certainly.
Certainly. And if you're doing it right, and you're donating as well as dumping the ice on your head, you're doing a good thing. If you're just dumping the ice on your head because, hey, look at me, I'm dumping ice on my head, fuck you.
I've been hearing a lot of negativity about it more than anything.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
they don't, then I think it's like more people being ignorant about what it, what the cause is.
But somebody shared a link with me the other day. They said that that last year at this time, the ALS Foundation gained $2.2 million through donations. And at the point that he sent me that article, they were already at 62.5. So yeah, I think it's doing its job.
Yeah.
I don't, I get the criticisms of people who are just dumping ice on their head for the sake of dumping ice on their head, and oh hey, look at me, I'm dumping ice on my head. But the people that are doing it right and giving out the website and making the donation and all that other stuff and saying why they're dumping ice on their heads, they're doing a good job, because obviously, that's a $60 million increase from last year in donations.
Tell them about your experience with it at Niagara Falls.
My friend Jay and I, we went down to Niagara Falls and took our ice bucket challenge in front of a handful of tourists, Japanese tourists, filming us, taking pictures and cheering us on. Jay takes his shirt off, and you hear the women screaming in the background. I spared them that. I spared them me taking my shirt off. But yeah, and then afterwards, people are coming up to us. Hey, can we get our picture taken with you guys? Yeah, sure. All we did was dump ice on our head for charity, but sure. So, that was kind of fun. We went with 20 pounds of ice and 4 gallons of water.
It's warm in here.
It's going to get very, very hot in here. But I've just had a message from our Band of the Week here, Well-Worn Boot. And I'm trying to get them into the house now.
Okay.
They're here.
Good. Those guys are wacky.
Yes. Why don't we take a short music break? We'll do a song. We'll come back.
That sounds good to me.
Ayo. Let's find one of these bands that are at Wild Wild Fest, besides the Boot, of course, who we're going to hear a lot from today. How about Boneless? Let's do that, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right. Mr. Boneless, who we had in studio here not too long ago.
The last time I was on the show, they were here.
Oh, was that the last time?
I think it was them, right?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I totally remember.
This song is The Crossing from Mr. Boneless. Dig it. We'll be right back with Well-Worn Boot. Noah's Ark Show, all WNY Radio, 6:38 p.m.
I'll travel all across this land until I find your precious throne. But I'm gonna find out when I'm gonna shoot him dead right where he stands. I'm gonna get him. I'll shoot him dead.
Say, yeah, sun don't shine your day or night. And I could say, moon don't blow your night around. But I deny it. Put you in a ground. 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 Put you down. I put you down. I put you down. Put you in. Put you in the ground. 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 Put you down. I put you down. I put you down.
It's the Noah's Ark Show, all WNYradio.com. That was Mr. Boneless with the tune, The Crossing, from their album Cutting Teeth.
Check.
Just one sample of one band that's going to be at the Wild Wild Fest, and we're here now with the Plainsmen.
How you doing, baby?
Let's get you on camera.
It's good to be back.
You're so sexy. We got to have the audience look at you, my friend, to start the sex
Thank
party.
you, audience. Thank you, radio participants. I'm thrilled to be back on the fucking radio right now, and it feels great to be able to talk like a complete sleazeball because we're on Howard Stern radio right now.
That's fucking
We're
right.
not on fucking radio broadcast, regular FCC
Bunch
bullshit.
of cocksuckers.
This is the Cock Lounge, baby, and I am happy to be living inside of the Cock Lounge here on WNY Radio, baby.
That's right. We're in the Cock Lounge.
Thank you.
All right.
Have you heard of my band yet?
I have not. Tell us about it.
I'm in a fucking band, baby, and it's crazy every time. The name of the act is the Scissor Sisters, and we're just about to go on a national fucking tour.
The Scissor Scissor Sisters.
We're going to Ohio. We're going to Wisconsin. We're going up to South Dakota to the Badlands. I'm probably going to make it there by Sturgis Biker Rally 2015, baby.
Wow. The Scissor Sisters.
Thrilled to be back on the motherfucking radio and the Cock Lounge.
The Cock Lounge is open.
Yeah. So, what's up with you guys? How you been?
Oh God, just fantastic, man.
What's been the, who was the most recent guest on this show, baby? What do you got? Who do you got? No, take it back. Who do you got lined up coming in after me?
Let's see. Absolutely no one. Let's see.
Really?
I think last week we had Worse Than Yesterday was their name. It was a punk band.
Well, what kind of music do they play?
Well, punk music.
That sounds insane. I've never even heard of that genre before.
Yeah, you know, some young kids. They brought in a cajon. They brought in some acoustic guitars. They played some punk music.
Acoustic guitar punk music, baby.
That's right.
I don't even know anything about punk music, and I know that's fucked up.
Tell us a little bit about Well-Worn Boot, Plainsman. We've never had this pleasure, really, of having you in just to talk. You know, we had you guys on the show once before, of course, down in the basement days.
That's correct.
But you guys just kind of, you breezed in and you took it over and blew our fucking minds. And we didn't even know what to say or what to do because we were just lost in your sex.
Well, the fact of the matter is everything he just said is 100% God fucking true. The last time we came in here, they got completely lost in our sex. We had the fucking baby in here.
I did say that.
We had the horse in here. We had Billy Club in here, and not a single one of us was wearing our shirt.
Not a single one. There wasn't a dry eye in the house either.
It was unbelievable, man. It was everything that radio should and does stand for here in the United States of America.
You are 110% right, if I dare say so.
Now, let me think here, though.
Yes.
The last, Well-Worn Boot. Well-Worn Boot is a band made up of cowboys and people that are kind of like cowboys. We got a horse. We got a dude that wears a sack on his head. And we got a fat baby who plays a bass that kind of looks like a circus clown.
Wait, how is he related to the West?
He's sort of like the sideshow dickhead or something like that.
Okay.
Someone you'd find on a fucking bus somewhere.
Well, the last time I saw Well-Worn Boot, I believe he was wearing a cow vest.
He does wear a cow vest. That's the thread, baby. It's cowboys and things like cowboys. I mean, we could basically walk in and we could do a pirate, but if we made him look like a cactus pirate, we'd probably get away with it. If it was a cactus with pirate clothes on, I feel like we'd take it all the way to the base.
Is that maybe a preview of a new member of Well-Worn Boot?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but two of the members of Well-Worn Boot are departing. You saw this on the fucking web?
I did hear about that on the internet.
Everybody's going absolutely apeshit about this, man.
It's crazy. Two members of the Boot are heading out, and that includes that sexy baby from the bus.
I sat down and I cried for like 3 weeks straight, baby, but I'm totally fucking over it. You can't just get all bent out of shape about those dickheads. Listen.
You're right. You're right.
I have no idea what they're fucking doing right now. I don't got time to deal with that. I'm going on the fucking radio, baby.
You got the Scissor Sisters.
Yeah, I'm going on tour with my Scissor Sister act. But no, the loss of the fucking baby and the fucking horse is a tremendous thing in the history of Well-Worn Boot.
It is.
But the fact of the matter is that I don't give a flying fuck about any of that. And I got this cactus. I got this cactus in pirate outfit. I'm going on tour with 12 parrots playing mariachi music, baby. That's the new Well-Worn Boot's just 14 fucking parrots. They're backing me up. They're playing mariachi music. And I'm singing in fucking Spanish the whole time.
Oh my God, I'm telling you right now, there will never be a moment when I put up a podcast faster than this.
Let it ride, baby.
This shit has to be heard.
Put it on the fucking web. I said the future of Well-Worn Boot is 14 parrots playing mariachi music and me talking in fucking Spanish, baby.
That is the headline.
And then there's gonna be that fucking cactus dressed up as a pirate. Originally, I was gonna just make the shift to pirate music entirely and replace those two dickheads with a sea lion and a fucking guy dressed up as Johnny Depp. But I realized that Johnny Depp was in fact a complete dickhead as well. So I decided to go with two sea lions. But then I dismissed that because two sea lions completely sucks as a concept.
Unless you have the whole beach ball thing going on, and they can do the nose, when they twirl it.
Maybe we should just make it a Southern California fucking groove factory, like the fucking Eagles, baby. Maybe I can get Linda Ronstadt to play bass and let that bitch lay it down for a while.
Linda, if you're listening,
Linda Ronstadt is so fat right now, it's unbelievable, man.
Is she fat now? Did she get fat?
She used to be so hot. The fact of the matter is her voice is still dynamite.
Still done. She can still do it.
I was hanging out with Oprah Winfrey a few weeks ago. Not Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, no, it was Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, is she hot in person?
She was. She was extremely hot for a while, but the fact of the matter is that I would say that her sex appeal has dipped of late. But then again, I don't know. It depends on what you're into, really. I accept that there is a large person somewhere that might be into Oprah Winfrey.
What's the husband's name? Isn't she married to somebody?
Oprah's.
Stedman. There you go.
She's married to Ralph Steadman, really? Who?
Not the Ralph Steadman. No, not the one who did the illustrations.
Who's she married to?
Stedman, Oprah.
We've got wikis over here, baby. Welcome to Radio Wiki. The good thing about being on the fucking radio is no one can see anything. Wait a minute. We can't see what we're doing here, can't we?
You are on camera.
Where's the camera located?
It's right here on top
Radio
of
Land. It's a
lamp
fucking
here.
thrill to be here.
If you're watching on the Ustream, you can see the Plainsman.
The Plainsman in all of his shirtless glory.
Thank you very much. It's a thrill to be here in the fucking Cock Lounge radio station. WNY is one of the sweetest places you can hang out on a fucking... What? It's Wednesday, right, baby?
I'm not sure.
All right. Listen. I want to talk a little bit about this fucking festival I'm throwing.
Wild Fest, absolutely. We were talking about the lineup a little bit earlier, and it's a fantastic lineup. I said earlier that
Thank you very much.
if there's an awesome band in Western New York, they're most likely playing this fucking festival because the lineup is just insane. Whiskey Reverb, of course, Aircraft, who I love, the Skiffle Minstrels, who are fucking just fantastic. Jack Toft, who's a Buffalo legend.
Well, that dude's out of his fucking mind,
Love
man.
Jack Toft. Folk Faces, who just won the Art Voice Boom. Mr. Boneless, who we
Folk
just had on the
Faces
show.
won the Out Voice Boom. How about those dickheads?
Hey.
Unbelievable.
Love the Folk Faces.
Nobody works harder in Buffalo than those idiots. They are kicking ass nonstop.
That's true. Great band. Boneless, we got Andrew Reimers playing.
Reimers is a fucking dad now, baby. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I did know
my.
that, as a matter of
You
fact.
did. You got Facebook. Reimers is killing it.
Yeah.
Putting pictures of his baby up every fucking day, baby.
I did not know Reimers has become a father. Well,
Yeah,
good
just
for
Just
him.
for Reimers. He said he was going to start a family band backed by 14 parents playing mariachi music. I stole his idea for the new well-worn boot. Fuck Reimers, baby. I'm taking that idea to the bank.
You know what? He won't have time now. It's up to you to follow through.
Listen, the good thing about me is that I haven't impregnated anybody yet.
One of the best things about you.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, but I can't find anybody to get close enough to me for more than like 3 or 4 seconds.
It's the massive body odor.
Boy, I'll tell ya. But who else we got on the Wild Wild Fest lineup?
Let's see. There's Baby
Handsome
Graham.
Jack's playing.
Handsome Jack.
Those guys are fucking rock and roll badasses, baby.
Handsome Jack, I want to say we had on the Ark maybe 5 years ago or something
Holy
like that.
fuck.
Long time ago, man.
Those guys are fucking legends. They know how to rock.
That's right. Baby Gramps.
Gramps is 5,000 years old. Do you know this dude?
No.
Baby Gramps is a Oregon-based legend who claims to have built the log cabin he was born in, baby.
That's incredible.
I was hanging out with Baby Gramps like however many months ago, and he said he didn't have any fingernails. No. He said he doesn't have any fingerprints because he paints with fucking acid, baby. And it's true. He showed me he doesn't even have fingerprints. This dude's fucked up.
Just blood-streaked pages.
Just no fingerprints, baby. He can't even be traced by regular fucking people. Now,
The most incredible portraits that you've ever seen.
he also played the David Letterman show. This guy's a fucking legend, man. This guy is no goddamn slouch. He's been doing this for like I said, 5,000 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else do we got on this fucking lineup, baby?
Arm Cannon.
Those guys play video game music super fast. Enough said.
You got Smack Dab on there. I love those guys, man.
Smack Dab are the soul legends of fucking Jamestown. If you've ever been to Jamestown and you don't know who Smack Dab is, then fuck you.
Yeah, I know Matt Baxter. I go back a long way.
Baxter!
He's a good dude.
He is a really good dude.
Yeah.
I just saw him. We played the Jamestown Third Thursday concert series put on by the Active Artists Alliance, Bill Thomas. But the fact of the matter is I saw Baxter before sucking back a beer, and he said to me, hey, is the horse leaving the band or is the baby leaving the band? On the Facebook, it says that either or are leaving. And I said, I didn't write or, you fucking dickhead Baxter. And he said, you did write or. And I said, I definitely wrote and I went and I looked it up, and turns out Baxter was right. If it wasn't for Matt Baxter, there would still be mass chaos and confusion about the future of well-worn boots. So for that, I am eternally grateful.
Yeah, it's too bad about Mojo's, too, down there in Jamestown.
Mojo's is a fucking badass bar. Everybody knows that Mojo's. That was a big loss to the Jamestown music scene. All they got now is Lucille Ball and a dying furniture industry.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what. Matt, I know, is trying to bring live music, live original local
What's the
music
new venue?
to Shawbucks.
Shawbucks. I was going to say the Skylock, baby. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Shawbucks is, it's a big club right in downtown Jamestown. My cousin owns it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm from Jamestown.
That's awesome.
And it's a great club, and I think Matt's in there now. He's bartending, and he's going to start doing local music. So
the furniture gag didn't go over your head then?
Oh, no, I get it. I have some fucking Crawford
I'm
downstairs.
not just pulling them out of left field. I got some context.
I've
read the Wikipedia page for every city in Western New York.
Legitimately, when Crawford went out of business, I bought 2 pieces.
Really?
And they're in this house.
That's insane. There's other ones too. What's the places right near Jamestown, baby? That's connected to Jamestown. What's that fucking?
Lakewood?
No, not
Bemis Point?
No, not Bemis Point, baby.
Yeah, fuck Bemis Point.
We can move on. Let's get out of the Chautauqua region. What else do we got going on at WWF, which coincidentally is not out of the Chautauqua region, or not coincidentally, but rather contradictorily?
Oh, you got Laszlo Holyfield.
Laszlo Holyfield, founders of the Nightlights Music Festival. These guys got like 6 xylophones in their fucking band. They put on such a goddamn... They're like the soundscape masters of Buffalo, but they're like... Yes. I don't even know how to describe these guys. Jam dudes like them, but they don't even really jam. It's a fucking... They walk the fucking line, man. And they got 6 xylophones in the band plus Sonny Baker. It's insane every time these guys take the fucking stage.
Absolutely. They put on a great show, man.
It's incredible.
Amanda Barton and Bill Ward.
Here we go. We're just flying through the lineup, baby. I could do this all day. Amanda Barton and Bill Ward. This babe is from the legendary Chautauqua-based band and Chautauqua and Beyond-based band called Big Leg Emma, baby.
Big Leg Emma.
Amanda Barton and Bill Ward are staples in the Jamestown region.
That's right.
If you are from Jamestown, New York, and you don't know Smack Dab, you're a fucking idiot. But if you also don't know Amanda Barton and Bill Ward, then I don't even know what to say to you, baby. I'm fucking lost for words.
Oh, Big Leg Emma was a fantastic band.
Those guys still play, right?
I think
maybe on and off.
Yeah.
Maybe on and off. Yeah, maybe not the way they used to.
Right. Aircraft.
People gotta hang it up sometimes, man. People get fucking tired.
Yeah, shit gets busy too.
Yeah, it's true. What is Aircraft, Buffalo, fucking Aircraft is insane. Everybody knows fucking Aircraft. These dudes, they cruise around in their van through outer space, baby. It's insane. They're playing pop music that I actually like, baby. It's awesome.
Yeah, Aircraft is great. Former members of Dolly's Ghost, who we had
That's
on the
true.
show back in the day.
I'm always hanging out with Ian B. Elknap from from Bourbon and Coffee and also Aircraft.
Yes, Ian is the man.
That's true.
Fantastic, fantastic musician.
Oh, baby.
Let's see. Here's one I don't know here. You can help me out with this, Plainsman.
All right.
Hey, what? Hey, what? Hey,
what? Oh, yeah.
Hi,
Mufasa. The Hewa is, they are some sort of a weird progressive jam band hybrid prog rock shredder dudes from Rochester, New York. They've been hitting the scene pretty fucking hard lately, doing upstate live events and bullshit like that. They're three of my good friends, and they're pretty fucking good. I play with them sometimes. I'll get up on stage and I'll jam a little flute with them. One time I was so drunk on stage with Hewa that I fell off of the stage at Niji's, and it was at that moment, really, this is an entirely true story. I fell off of the stage at Niji's because I was so drunk, and as I looked back up, falling from the floor, from the floor looking back up, I realized I had everyone's in the venue's utmost attention, and people were looking at their friends like, "Oh my God, is he actually that drunk?" And I realized at that point that there is nothing more engaging within the realm of performance than falling on your ass when people don't expect you to fall.
That's right. Jim Morrison knew the secret.
He knows exactly what's going on, baby.
All right, let's talk
What
about
we got in the background right now? This appears to rock.
Oh, this is Andrew J. Reimers.
Whoa, it's the Reimers! Oh my God.
Oh yeah, we often play Andrew J. Reimers here on the show.
The country punk extravaganza.
That's right.
Probably
CPX.
the longest name in Buffalo, New York. What's the Andrew J. Reimers country punk extravaganza? Is a dynamite band.
Dynamite.
Those
Absolutely.
guys take the country rock thing to the next level, baby. That guitarist knows how to make it rip. He's always slapping it and being like, ooh. It's a thrill watching the CPX. Unfortunately, they won't be playing at Wild Wild Fest, but Reimers will. Papa Reimers, baby. The kid's not going to be there, probably. I got to assume the kid's going to be too young to check out Wild Wild Fest this year.
But if he does come, get him a wine slushy.
It's true. Actually, there is something. Actually, well, no, we won't even get into this. Fuck it. Sorry. We'll move on.
No, now we have to get into it.
No, it's not worth it. Trust me. I'm actually, my hands are tied contractually on this one.
All right, let's talk about the Fredtown Stompers.
This Fredtown Stompers, we're just flying through this. It's a good thing that I didn't hire some dickhead promoter to book this entire thing. Then you'd be asking me about these individual artists, and I'd be saying stuff that wasn't even true. Which, mind you, is exactly what I'm doing. The Fredtown Stompers are a Dixieland jazz band, a kid to the, 1920s, 30s, 40s, I don't know, before I was fucking born, before the Beatles happened, which means I don't know what's going on. So, they play Dixieland jazz music, but they amp it up a little bit for the new era, baby.
Two Bird Stone in the lineup.
Two Bird Stone should have been here tonight with me, believe it or not. I tried to get a few dudes from Two Bird Stone. These are my very good friends from Westfield, New York. We were in Westfield last weekend, and every time we go to Westfield, we reach new levels of drunkenness every single time. It's like dinging the bell every time, but the bell just keeps getting a little bit higher, baby. Now, Two Bird Stone is an incredible band out of Westfield, New York. Playing fucking reggae jams, but actually Billy Clubb is their drummer.
Oh, wow.
And they do a lot of covers. They don't do so many covers anymore, I feel like, but the fact of the matter is these guys can bring it, they can rock it. They're playing at 8:45 on Friday on the on the Vape stage, baby. Yeah, let me explain this little bit.
Yeah, how's that work with the different stages?
We got the Vape stage and we got the Vibe stage. The Vibe stage is just a silly name because we like to fucking cruise in a good vibe environment, baby. But the Vape stage is because that side stage, which is the Vape stage, mind you, the Vibe stage is the main stage and the side stage is the Vape stage. But the Vape stage is sponsored by Yeti Vape, baby. I don't know if you guys know Yeti Vape out of Lackawanna and Jamestown, but these guys are relentless supporters of the arts. They even got a whiskey reverb flavor. Shake the cage, 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 cage. You can catch Yeti Vape sponsoring the side stage, and you can catch them at Wild Wild Fest handing out free e-juice to anybody who's stupid enough to quit smoking cigs.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's do a live read right now for Yeti Vape.
What do you mean?
We'll do a live commercial for it. You're going to do a commercial for Yeti Vape.
Okay, we could do a Yeti Vape commercial.
What kind of music do you want for this?
We should probably do well-worn boot songs.
Okay. We can
Let's
do that.
get a little well-worn boot on the radio. We'll do a little Yeti Vape promo. You got the disc? We're doing the disc?
Indeed.
Okay, we could start with we could do the title track. Actually, that's not the title track.
Okay.
There is no title track.
Just the first track.
Yeah.
So the lead track.
Here we go.
We're working on ancient devices.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever even heard of Yeti Vape? They operate out of Lackawanna and Jamestown, New York. And if you're the type of person who wants to stop smoking cigs and start sucking e-juice, then that's just the place for you. Yeti Vape, Lackawanna and Jamestown.
Yeti Vape.
She keeps medicated on a daily basis.
That's probably one of the best live reads we've ever had.
Short and simple, man. I like it.
Thank you very much.
It's perfect. What do you say we take a little break here? We
I'd
listen to
love
the
to-
rest
I'd
of
love
this
to
tune,
take
my
a-
friend.
I'd love to take a break.
All right. Well Worn Boot, our band of the week, Wild Wild Fest this weekend.
She's on a regimented party schedule. Gotta fuck her a lot. Things get heavy. She takes my Maserati for a little while. She's not my mistress. She's a certified party girl. Vacation to the beaches of Waikiki. The girl was going crazy. She was drinking a lot. It was pretty messy. She was pretty fucked up. I'm just sitting there thinking about how she's so fucking hot. Late one night, she was swerving around, and the police pulled her over to the side of the road. It made a little whimper sound, but he couldn't pull the trigger. She had him in party mode. She took my Maserati for a little while. She's not my mistress. She's a certified party girl. Stop talking about motor space. Have sex inside the sauna with a hot tub full of chicks. I got a bubble bath, I'm doing math. Come up all the woman. Well, I got my buddy's wife here, but she's looking pretty fine. Well, I'm getting blown, she's on the phone, she's got him on the other line. Well, this ain't my first rendezvous with a hot tub full of chicks. I'm doing it every Wednesday. It's how I get my kick for 20. Love me, love me, love me, love me crazy.
bought my first Ferrari in 1973. I had 4 on the floor in a 74. I drove the vehicle into a tree. Well, I bought a new Ferrari in 1975. And now I'm cruising through the 2000s, looking like the baddest motherfucker alive. Talk to me now. Inside the sauna, still on carnival chicks. I'm King Kong, witnessing my song. I'm a lyrical big bad dick. Everybody's coming from miles around just to hear me sing my song. It goes la la la, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna hear you sing along. It goes la la la, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the best motherfucker alive. No, you are not the baddest motherfucker. I'm the best motherfucker alive. Love me, baby. We take what we want. We do anything that we wish. We got no respect for animals and your fish. The grass doesn't grow on the places where we stop to stand. We know we're a mess, but I doesn't like to be clean. We don't brush our teeth, and our toothaches can help us stay mean. We don't wish to learn, and we hate what we don't understand. Ooh, when you see us coming, you better start running. We're always starting trouble, and we're happiest when things are out of hand. Rivers are boiling, bodies are spoiling. We either like to sit in powder and we go and terrorize the land. River bottom nightmare. We laugh in your face, or we practice our drawl and our sneer. We break up your place. We are dangerous when we are near dear. And when we are done with our song, who gets the biggest can? River Bottom Nightmare Band. back in town. Shake it up, baby. It's skin and bone. Out of my direction, you can take my hand in a Russian truck. Down the intersection. Hesitation of a stuttering man. You're apathetic, other than you and me, in a Russian truck. It's automatic. Misunderstanding, leave me alone. And this bad habit, other than you and me, in a Russian truck. It's volcano magic.
Well-Worn Boot, our band of the week, right there. We got the Plainsman here in studio. Check. The Plainsman is on. Welcome back to the Cock Lounge.
I'm not going to be as talkative this round because I got a fresh cocktail that I'll be sipping every 22 seconds, baby. So I'll be going in 22-second segments for the next 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
With 25-second breaks in between.
17, 18, 19,
20.
And drink.
There we go.
You know, if anybody out there hasn't seen Well-Worn Boot,
what have you even been doing for your entire life? We've been playing for like 25 years, strictly in Buffalo. If you've managed to miss us, then you need to get more drunk more often in the Allentown region because we operate in a pretty tight radius, baby. We actually do travel a bit nowadays, but, you know, primarily we're operating out of the Buffalo area right now. Begrudgingly, this shithole Buffalo. No, it's a great city. I don't mean that.
If you haven't seen Well-Worn Boot, you should hit Wild Wild Fest this weekend.
It's true. We got it on August 29th and 30th at Willow Creek Winery in Silver Creek, New York. Do you guys even know where Silver Creek is? Should we enlighten the Buffalo audience right now about where exactly the fuck Silver Creek, New York is?
Sure, absolutely. You just head on down the 90. You just go down exit 58.
There we go. You take exit 58.
You stop at the res, you gas up.
You stop at the res, you gas up, you get mad Seneca cigs.
You get a couple cartons or like 128 cartons.
Like us, you get a couple of slices of gas station pizza and a few 5-hour energy drinks, baby.
Oh, and Wild Bill's beef jerky.
Wild Bill's beef jerky.
Yes.
Oh, what's that? Aunt Millie's. You know that place? Aunt Millie's in Silver Creek?
No.
Maybe I'm saying the wrong name. It's a family restaurant. Maybe I'm saying the wrong name. No, never mind.
Is it the first one right on the right-hand side when you get off the exit?
I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
I
That's the place I always go for gas and smokes.
No. It's more of a restaurant place. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I'm just flying off the rail here with talking about local business on the radio. No one wants to hear this shit. You guys want to hear about like nipple piercings or some sort of like
Fuck yeah.
wacky new age religion type shit?
Let's start a new religion now.
I want to tell the people out there that when you go see Well Worn Boot, if you don't want to see the baby's balls, do not look in his general direction.
If you don't want to see his balls, that's a responsibility of the viewer to not look at his balls. I mean,
Exactly.
We cannot be held responsible for the fact that his balls are showing all the time.
Right.
If you are a viewer and you do not want to see his balls, it's your prerogative. Just don't look at his balls.
I saw you guys with Green Jello when you opened for Green Jello.
Green Jello.
And I was with the band Diceros, and the drummer's
Those
fiance.
guys are
The
nuts.
drummer's fiance goes, "Oh my God, I can see that bass player's balls." And then Diceros' bass player goes, "Holy shit, I just looked."
That's how it works, man. That's what I mean. He's attracted to his balls. Most people are. The situation is, though, if you don't want to look at his balls, you just don't have to look at his balls. Or
Exactly, I didn't.
If you're a parent and you don't want your kid to see somebody's balls, it's your responsibility to tell the kid not to look at his balls. I mean, the rest of the world can't be responsible for covering their own balls up all the time. It should be the prerogative of the viewer and the prerogative of the parents, per se, to say, these balls are off limit for you. That's why we have the parental
advice
filter. Fuck the parental advisory. We have the parental filter on the World Wide Web so that people can't watch bukkake videos when their girlfriend's not around or something like that.
Right. You know, we have this same problem on the Noah's Ark show all the time.
You guys heard of this tentacle porn stuff?
Tentacle porn?
Tentacle porn is like big nowadays. I don't know what part of the world it's coming out of, but it's a CGI porn where you can get fucked by a monster with tentacles, or they have tiny little girls getting banged out by these demonic-looking CGI creatures.
What?
It's unfortunately it's the way of the world.
According to Wikipedia, tentacle erotica describes a type of pornography most commonly found in Japan. Of course it's from Japan. All the most fucked up porn is from Japan.
It's true, they're innovators.
Which integrates traditional pornography with elements of bestiality and a fantasy horror or science fiction theme.
Exactly. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but with more of the good stuff, baby. It's like basically you get to see Gollum bang some girl that looks like she's underage, but she's not, of course, because it's porn, you know. But actually, she could be underage because there's no real stipulation. They just can't portray her as being underage, I would think, because, like, it's not a real person, so they can make her look like she's 13 and call her 18 and get away with it. I got to assume there's no real thing, you know.
Well, what's the whole tentacle thing, though? I mean, is it actual...
It plays on our most primal desires to fuck animals. Everybody wants to do it.
Like an octopus?
It's like octopus or something like that. I have no idea exactly what's going on. I've truthfully never even watched it. I'm just aware that it exists, and I see ads on the side of the computer screen when I'm trying to watch traditional porn.
All right, I'm pulling up some tentacle porn right now.
Oh boy, is this actually tentacle porn?
Yeah, we got some tentacle porn going on. I see.
See, they play. It's a fear. It's about bestiality. It's about fear.
You can tell by the sound.
You can tell by the audio that they're using that they're trying to say that this is a fearful situation for a female to be in. She's about to be attacked by some weird, freaky animal.
Yes, there's a hot Asian chick. She's running up the stairs.
Is this now CGI or is this?
No, this is live action. The tentacle just grabbed her leg, and now there's tentacles wrapping around. Now there's tentacles ripping her clothes off.
This is disgusting.
It's horrific.
This is the type of thing that the porn industry is producing nowadays. We gotta censor these bastards. Our kids are at stake. I don't want my kids to find out that girls fuck tentacle beasts or some shit like that.
Can I just say right now that this video is an hour and 50 minutes long?
Well, yeah, a lot of people like to get engaged in this shit, get all caught up in the storyline, and then blow their load once they're engaged, not only physically and sexually, but emotionally in the storyline. People like to come when they are engaged emotionally in a storyline. People like context for their orgasms. That's why we get in relationships.
Plainsman, what is the storyline? An unseen animal with tentacles is raping a Japanese girl. I don't get the storyline.
It's not pointing towards me, so I have no idea what's going on right now. Truthfully, we have Noah Goki watching tentacle porn right now. This has nothing to do with anybody.
This is a typical week on the Noah's Ark Show.
I do like this as background music. It's making for a really demonic segment, I think.
It absolutely is.
Maybe we should segue into something else. Oh, yeah, see, I mean, that was making me uncomfortable. It is.
You're making the plainsman from Well-Worn Boot uncomfortable with your viewing habits over there.
Tentacle porn makes the plainsman uncomfortable. I'll say it. I'm just referencing it as it exists in society, therefore it's a worthy thing to fucking talk about.
I don't understand why it exists.
It sounds like this person is trying to squeeze a gigantic fart out right now, but she can't successfully do it.
I don't understand who would be turned on by this. I don't get it.
Yet you're still sitting there watching it.
Well, the sounds are kind of funny.
Got to assume that this is one of the most perverse segments on Noah's Ark that we have ever even.
You're grossing out a member of Well-Worn Boot.
I'm trying to talk to keep everybody from hearing this poor little girl's disgruntled screams. I mean, get us out of here, Noah!
This is horrible. It's so horrible.
Maybe we can segue into something a little bit less disgusting next. We can move on.
I stopped it. I had to stop it. It was so fucking... why the hell did you hear about this shit, man?
Tentacle porn, it's the porn. I mean, it's the porn world. It's not like it's a big mystery. It's out there. The stuff is out there. Maybe we could move on to some, like, beach sounds or something like that. We can just talk about natural landscapes for a while. Or something that's going to be generally appealing to any... Unless they're just really hardcore. Punk rock kids, I imagine, wouldn't like beach noises or something like that. It's a little too mellow for them, probably.
You're absolutely right, though. We need to clear our palate right now because that was a little intense, even for the Noah's Ark show. We've done some fucked up shit on this show.
That was like it's the cock lounge. We said we were in the cock lounge. We just didn't know that it was gonna get this smooth.
The tentacle lounge.
It got weird. I'm not gonna lie. It got weird. This'll clear it up. Though. Here we go. This is Alpine Sounds.
And from beneath the water rises one lone tentacle.
This is very relaxing, though. That's nice. It's a little gentle rainfall. Boy, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Noah's Ark show. I'll tell you, from tentacle porn.
That's the problem is once you bring up tentacle porn, everything else ceases to exist in the interview. It's like with Well-Worn Boot. Once we take out the cock, once we take out the giant dick on stage, everyone's like, they don't even know any context of what happened before or after that. They'll just come up to us after and they'll be like, "What a dick," and they'll be so that's all that sticks in their head. When you make a large scale sex joke, it tends to dominate the brain. It does.
It does indeed.
But I do like this sort of easing out of this. I like to picture myself at this point cruising in is a gondola a thing? I'd like to say...
A gondola, yes, indeed. It's like in Venice. I'll tell you, it's so funny that you say that because my background right on the YouTube tonight is Venice. And I have a gondola here in the picture of me.
I'd like to picture myself cruising in a gondola right now.
Yes, indeed.
Down a creek. Through the Chautauqua region to Wild Wild Fest. This is a way that a lot of people, that's a transition for it. There's a way that a lot of people are getting to the festival is via gondola this year. We have a large-scale gondola transportation service that we've erected in the past year or so in planning for this festival, but Yeah, we got a lot of people taking via gondola or getting to the festival via gondola this year, and I gotta say that it's a thrill. I mean, in past years we've had all types of transportation. We have people caravanning in vehicles down. We got what? You gotta turn it off, baby. We got people caravanning in vehicles down. We got people on bicycles. We got people riding all sorts of new age flotation devices that are they're sort of like a inner tube that you see going down a snow, but it's a hovercraft built into the bottom of it, so they're just gonna cruise down the street. It only caps out about 45 miles an hour, but baby, is it beat a gondola? Let me tell you that.
I'm actually crafting, a little kayak here while we're doing the show. I'm going to take that over. Yeah. I think I can head down the old Nowagoki route, which is the Chattacoin, down to the Ohio. We're going to loop around the Monongahela.
Swinging around.
That's right. You're going to swing it around. We're going to go up through the Adirondacks, and we should be there probably about sometime 2016.
Let's think top boat movies. Let's think top boat movies. We're all going to get to do it. We're all going to say, who's got a top boat movie? We all got to do this. What's the deal?
Well, we've already talked about Titanic today, so you got to get the obvious
we did
right
talk
now.
about Titanic?
Vaguely, we talked about Titanic before
Very
you got
briefly.
here because the camera was tilted and made us look like we were on the Titanic.
They were on the Titanic. See, and the band played on.
I get it. Now, wait. Now, what? Are we into Titanic as a whole here, individually, collectively? Where do we stand?
I'm going to say that James Cameron is a pretty good director, and I know that you're a big fan of the MPAA, and you've got pretty high standards for this sort of thing as well.
Oh, the MPAA, yeah.
And
don't get me started on the MPAA.
I know. James Cameron is definitely a good director, so yeah, Titanic's okay.
But just because he's a good director doesn't make Titanic good. I mean, we all know Spielberg's a good director, but the second Indiana Jones movie sucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad Spielberg movies.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Believe it or not, that when Hook was released, it was critically panned.
That's a classic.
Get it? Critically panned.
I don't know if he got the joke. I got the joke.
I didn't even know I was making the joke until like 2 seconds after it came out. And then I realized that it was a good joke, and I decided to just say it again because I had to hear it, baby.
The whole time I was too hung up on the fact that was a great film. Great film.
That's what I'm saying. The set designs are spectacular, but we're getting out of the line here. We say, Noah, you say what? Titanic is good?
I said it was okay. I think it's overrated.
Okay, what do we think about Hook as a film? I'm going to say Hook is great.
Hook, yeah, a fine performance by Robin Williams. And
the recently deceased Robin Williams.
That's right.
Do we know how Robin Williams died?
He hung himself, actually.
Is that confirmed?
I think, yeah.
Yep.
Sadly, that is the case.
That's a goddamn shame. Robin Williams gave us some great performances in the last however many fucking years.
Man, I'll tell you, the thing that was incredible about Robin Williams, he's a great comic actor, but he can also do the dramatic turn, which many comic actors try to do and fail at.
That's true.
Robin Williams could really do it.
Robin Williams,
we're out of Alpine sounds? What happened? Okay, hold on. We'll get some other sounds on.
You realize he has not stopped watching this.
And
he just muted it.
I gotta tell you,
the plot has barely moved along. I gotta tell you, it's very slow moving.
Well, you know, after this show, he's gonna leave the studio. He's gonna go home, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, Mrs. Goki, look what I learned about on the Ark today."
Well, I mean, it's a rare privilege to be even mildly offended. I gotta say, I'm happy to be here right now. But the fact of the matter is that I have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
Wild Wild Fest. I think we were working.
Wait, we gotta go to the boat movies. I got plenty of boat movies. I guess I don't have to be boat movies, water movies or something like that.
Water movies, tentacle movies.
Everybody hates Waterworld. I gotta say that that's a good movie. Oh no, Robin Williams. That's what we were talking about. Robin Williams. The thing that I gotta say, I'm not trying to kick up dust about Robin Williams, and I'm not getting on the radio to make a too soon Robin Williams joke. But the fact of the matter is that I'm kind of pissed off at Robin Williams. And it's not because of anything that he did in his life. It's not because of anything that is his fault. But the fact of the matter is that he was so good in Aladdin as the genie that they thought that they could just hire any old fucking actor to become a voice actor after that. And then all these movies are like, oh, let's get some huge actor to be a voice actor, and they end up sucking like Will Smith in Shark Tale or some shit like that. So if it wasn't for Robin Williams kicking so much ass in Aladdin, we wouldn't have so many crappy voice actors working in Hollywood today.
That's a good point.
I told you it wasn't a fucking Robin Williams joke or anything like that, and I wasn't being fucking tasteless or something. I'm just saying, what the fuck?
Well, fair enough. It's hard to get the Plainsman excited or offended, and we've done both.
It's true, baby. This is why I'm happy to be on the radio at the Cock Lounge over here in fucking Buffalo, New York.
That's right.
What is this
We're
background music?
We're in the Cock Lounge. We're going to listen to some healing music, because I think what we need after Gooey Tentacles is
Which
healing.
he's still watching, we just can't see. He's got it muted over there. He's watching, he's like, yeah, that's good.
You know, watching is a subjective term, really. I mean, there's no one's really watching anything. You're right, he is watching it still. He's watching it. Just so you know, this tentacle porn concept was entirely Noah's idea.
Dude,
he wrote and directed this video he's watching over there?
Can we listen to some Robin Williams quotes or something like that? But you guys like Norm Macdonald or something? I'm into Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Oh, my God.
What's the movie with Danny DeVito and Norm Macdonald?
Dirty Work?
Dirty Work. Great movie.
It's a modern-day classic. Did you know that Bob Saget directed that movie?
Really?
You bet your ass he did.
Bob Saget?
Bob Saget, the man himself.
Interesting.
We'll Wikipedia it later and confirm it for you guys after the commercial break, baby.
We'll get into that later.
We don't even take commercials on this, do we? We just play songs. And
Only
I
when
act
we feel like it.
Yeah.
We will if we have to.
God. But, yeah, I mean, Wild Wild Fest is coming up this weekend.
That's right.
It's approaching quickly, and the fact of the matter is that if you don't have a ticket yet, you're going to get charged $5 extra at the door. So if you don't value the money that you make at your fucking job, then just chill out on your ass for the next couple of days and cruise up to the venue without a ticket and get charged an extra $5. But don't say I didn't warn you, because I'm sitting here on Noah's show right now telling you that you can get your tickets for $30 at any of our sponsor outlets. That includes Yeti Vape, Ultra Hoops, Habibi Shisha Lounge, and some other places too. And
Picasso Moon?
Picasso Moon.
Chautauqua Music?
Chautauqua Music is actually technically not a sponsor, but you can get tickets there. You could probably get tickets for people in the band. Let me think what the fuck else is going on. Like I said, you can get tickets on the door. You'll just be charged a little bit more. But yeah, you can pick them up like right there at the show in Lackawanna at Yeti Vape, or in Jamestown at Yeti Vape, or at Picasso Moon on the corner of Allen and whatever the fuck that street is. And then you can also get one at... Well, fucking Melissa Campbell, baby. She's a legend around here.
Love Melissa.
Everybody knows her.
Everybody. She's the best.
No one brings it like Melissa does, and she'll be bringing plenty of hoops to Wild Wild Fest. So if you're a tiny little babe that likes to have dreadlocks and smoke crack, no crack smoking at Wild Wild Fest, by the way. There's going to be no crack smoking at Wild Wild Fest. People get a little bit too indulgent in the modern-day music festivals. People dying at music festivals every fucking year. You know about this?
You don't want that. You don't want
People going to Bonnaroo, but now I'm dead because I decided to take too many drugs.
That's right.
You fucking idiot.
Now-
You got there in your fucking parents' car, and now you're going to fucking take too many drugs and die and fucking cause misery and pain for the rest of your fucking family? Come on, get real.
We'll have none of that at the Wild Wild Fest. There is, of course, camping. Although it's at a winery,
There's camping. It's a nice camping spot, and you can get plenty of booze, and people will be having a good time. It's not like I'm not like I'm trying to be some sort of prude dickhead on the radio. I just mean that with great excess comes great responsibility, and if you're going to get completely hammered, you should at least know your own fucking limitations. Not just go puking all over the place, stumbling all over, telling someone you're tripping on shrooms, trying to fucking hump the fucking gas nozzle of their car or something like that.
His unevolved mind cannot process.
What is this? Who's this?
It's Charlie
Is this
Sheen.
girl talk?
Right down the barrel. The next one goes in your mouth.
Charlie fucking Sheen, man. That guy's a piece of work. Talk about excess. That's why you segued into that, didn't you? I was a little bit slow on that one. Sorry.
But I dare anyone to debate me on things.
I dare anyone to debate me on things. Listen, Charlie Sheen has never been wrong in his entire life, and neither have I, which is what makes us have a lot in common. Charlie Sheen and myself, both complete idiots. Now, Charlie Sheen, what is he even doing right now, anyway?
This bootleg cult.
I mean, like, in his life, is Charlie Sheen doing anything right now?
Doesn't he have like a series or something on the FX network?
You're kidding me. What he's
Anger Management. That's it. Yeah.
Classic Sheen. He's so big now. He's got to go solo. He can't even do that 2.5 man bullshit where he fucking gets to act like he's actually halfway decent and respectable member of society. He's so raw and badass right now that he needs to fucking go solo career. It's like Saget after the fucking Full House. He could never go back into that format after he said fuck publicly so many times.
Fuck was the least of what he said.
It's true. Saget is one sexually perverted man.
Yes, but in a good way.
But I saw him on an interview lately, and it seems like he's grown up a lot. He acted like a complete pussy.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
He was the dirtiest comic. You know, right now, Bob Saget is doing this. You know what Bob Saget's doing?
Let's hear it.
He hasn't turned it off.
Somehow I just keep not expecting these segments. He gets me every time with these. It's unbelievable.
He still hasn't turned it off.
Saget, the tentacle board thing is something that Saget would know about. Saget would be interested in that sort of
He's
subject
into it.
matter.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, you can get Wild Wild Fest tickets pretty much fucking anywhere. And but the fact of the matter is that you gotta get to the venue, because if you're not at the venue, you're gonna miss the entire fucking event. And if you're gonna miss this entire event, then you're completely blowing it. I don't mean to make a big deal about it or act like some sort of an indulgent dickhead on the radio, but the fact of the matter is you're completely blowing it, baby.
If you're not at Wild Wild Fest, you're a fucking idiot.
It's true. Promotion, this is how promotion goes. You want me to go over here, get on the fucking radio and act nice and say, please buy the fucking tickets? No, don't do that. If you're not going to this event, you're completely fucking blowing it, baby. Listen, there's like, there's probably any number of events that are equally as good as this going on in Buffalo. But, fuck them!
No, this is a great event. You know, we were just talking about Melissa from Ultra Hoops Course. And
iconic babe of the Buffalo region, yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. I see a post here where she mentioned that she's doing a performance with well-worn boobs.
That is a post. Truthfully, I have no idea what the fuck these bitches are even up to. The fact of the matter is, I have tremendous respect for the Buffalo Burlesque Collective. I see those girls dance on the bar frequently on Tuesday nights at Nietzsche's. And some of them joined me on stage on October 31st this past year.
Does that mean maybe some of them are going to join you on stage at Wild Wild Fest?
Actually, I don't think that's going to happen, truth be told. But they are doing this well-worn boobs thing, which goes on a half an hour before a well-worn boob goes on. That's
okay.
The well-worn boobs is going to be some sort of burlesque show. Truthfully, these girls are incredibly talented and keep things fresh on the regular. I saw them do the Buffalo infringement performance of the Big Lesbowski, which is, of course, the diked-out rendition of the
Big Lebowski.
Of the Big Lebowski, yes. And one of the gags they had was absolutely brilliant. It was a carpet. The woman came out on a carpet. And she was entirely dressed as a carpet, except she had 2 holes where her boobs were. So it was just a carpet with tits. It was a mindless objectification. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
All right, well-worn boobs. And I see also stilts. What's going on with the stilts?
Paul Antonio Magic is a local legend. He's not even really local. The dude is fucking British or something, man. You should hear him talk. He's not from America. I have no idea where he's from because I don't have any context for foreigners or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, he's oh, sorry, I hear the background music. But the fact of the matter is, he's a great performer. His experience working with Cirque du Soleil or whatever that thing is.
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh yeah.
He does
Cirque
that?
du Soleil.
He did
He did. He was involved with them. He was having sex with someone in the higher ups.
He was fucking
and the
him.
fact of the matter is, yeah, he walks on stilts and juggles fire and knives. I mean, it's a wildly entertaining act. But the best part about it is he's fully fucking insured, so I don't even have to worry about anything when it comes down to it. Even if I die, at least I know that there's going to be insurance involved, because that would be the truly devastating situation for the people who I would potentially leave behind in that situation. Someone would have to do something. Billy Club would have to fill out weeks worth of paperwork if I accidentally get a elongated knife stuck in the side of my face because of some sort of long-winded mistake on account of Paul Antonio. But the fact of the matter is that
the call fucking Celino and Barnes and dial 8 or 7 or whatever the fuck.
I dial all the numbers and I dial them 7 times, just like it says in the commercial.
Man. Celino and Barnes' number is still 854-2020 to me.
But the fact, I remember those days.
888-8888 doesn't fit the fucking jingle, okay?
It doesn't fit the jingle, right?
It's true. I've thought about that. That's a good point, actually. 888 it doesn't fit the jingle. They sing. You can't. The lyrics have to fit with the melody, baby. You can't just change the lyrics entirely and keep the melody the same.
8 does not rhyme with attorney.
That's what I mean.
20 rhymes with fucking attorney.
These guys.
What the fuck do I have to do to fix this?
They're basically amateurs.
Sorry, guys.
People involved in that. Did you guys know that? Wait, what was I talking about previously? Paul Antonio. Oh, the fact of the matter is, yes, Paul Antonio has insurance. Yes, he's an incredible performer, but the fact of the matter is, it's not about the fact that I could potentially die on stage because of one of Paul Antonio's knives.
No.
And it's not about the fact that he has insurance.
Yes.
And that if I die, the people, because of the insurance, anybody who would fill out anybody who would take care of the paperwork after my death.
The paperworks.
But the fact of the matter is, the insurance is akin to his professionalism. So I know that he will not drop any of the knives because he's an utmost fucking professional.
Right.
And when you're working with professionals, the knives don't drop, baby.
So Wild Wild Fest, it's this weekend. It starts Friday. It's Willow Creek Winery in Silver Creek.
That's correct.
I mean, the lineup of bands we've been talking about.
Do we say all the
insane.
sponsors? Is there some shit I should be saying on the radio? I know I'm contractually tied to something right now.
Who are the sponsors, my friend? Tell us.
We said Ultra Hoops, Melissa Campbell, Hoop Lady. She's got on the corner of that fucking street near fucking Allentown Music.
Elmwood and Forest.
This lady kills it nonstop. She sells hoops at reasonable prices, and the hoops kick ass. You can also get local band tees and dresses and shit
That's
like
right.
that.
Filigrees, corner of Elmwood and Forest.
What do we got now? What do we got next? Habibi Shisha Lounge?
Habibi, yeah.
The most proud at Shisha Lounge. You like to smoke hookah? It doesn't matter what nationality you are. You got to get into Habibi Shisha Lounge pronto, baby.
I love hookah. If you look carefully in the corner of the Ustream video, you can see my hookah, which is over there, hanging out in the hookah lounge.
Does that dick get caught in the Ustream vid? That's unbelievable. There it is. I see it.
I'm a big fan of hookahs. Habibi Shisha, fairly new joint, but doing good things from what I hear.
It's true. They got loads of hookahs and killer atmosphere. Ladies' night, the whole 9 yards. Habibi Shisha Lounge. What do we got next?
We got, Willow Creek's in there, of course. You want to say
Willow Creek Winery is absolutely the only reason why this thing ever even fucking happens.
Right.
I talked to every other large-scale venue in the area, and they completely laughed at me because of the way my voice sounds. Willow Creek Winery actually took the time.
Wait a second. Pump the brakes for a second. When you're booking this festival, you call people.
I say, what's up, Willow Creek Winery? This is the Plainsman from Well-Worn Food.
The Plainsman books all this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I'm in El Topo right now. We got a naked baby on
I got a
set.
naked baby right here.
This is what live radio broadcast is all about.
Everett.
I bet you Goki won't switch back to the tentacle joke now, baby.
I know, right?
I'm not going
You had
back
to click
the
off it with the kick off.
Everett, say something to the microphone, buddy. You're
We
on the
got a
radio.
live human baby in the
Say
house
hello.
right now. Say hello. It's brilliant.
This is what happens, folks.
I'd like to see an entire radio show hosted by babies, arranged by babies, conducted by babies. The entire deal is taken care of by babies of America. There we go.
Plainsman, that's your new bass player.
He's got incredibly abstract sounds that are coming out of his mouth. So rarely can a regular human being be responsible for such a sound because they'd be too attached to words, baby. But you get a baby on. You get a baby on the set. It's party time.
It's your new bass player.
Wild Wild
It
Fest.
seems to be a noble choice.
It's going to be epic. There's going to be knives and stilts, an epic lineup of bands.
Everything in Wild Wild Fest is insured, including the knives and stills, baby.
It's all insured. Willow Creek is fantastic. Yeti Vape. We're gonna replay
I've been talking
that
about.
live read.
Oh, I'd like to hear the Yeti Vape live read. Can we hear that? You gotta get it loaded. All right, we'll take a little bit. Let me see what I can talk about here. What other type of stuff's been bumbling around my brain lately? I don't really know. I spend a lot of time on the internet just like everybody else.
I'll tell you what, Plainsman, why don't we do one more song? Because we didn't get to hear all the Well-Worn Boot tracks we have in the CD here. Let's do one more.
We got the last track, which is entitled Drunk on the Highway, which
Yeah.
is not something you should do unless you are insanely cool and can pull it off.
Okay, we're going to turn off the tentacle videos and the healing music. We're going to hear one more track, and we're going to come back and say goodbye to the Plainsman. Noah's Ark Show, Well-Worn Boot, our band of the week, and Wild Wild Fest is, of course, this weekend. Get your tickets now. Yeti Babe, Ultra Hoops, Willow Creek, Stalker Music, Picasso Moon, the Habibi Shisha, and maybe, just maybe, you will hear this.
Drunk on the highway. 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 Drunk on the highway, having such a good time. Drunk on the highway, ooh, I'm getting ready. Drunk on the highway, smoking marijuana. Drunk on the highway, it's like going over a waterfall. Drunk on the highway, somewhere close to San Andreas. Also prescriptions, what's that in the sky? Picked up by aliens, carried to a distant planet, making it happen. Fucking all the alien chicks, flying high on the space highway. Tightrope walking, baby, on down the line. I could see her standing, she was fucking naked, totally green, alien queen. I'm gonna sit where the sun don't shine. Sit. Drunk on the highway in a galactic speed patrolman. Drunk on the highway, they'll fuck your ass in space jail. Incarcerated, hanging out with Tusken Raiders. Backed in the corner, they fucked my ass in space jail. 15 years later, I woke up on Planet Lobster. Drunk on the highway, I got a little lobster hand job. Rigged the election, I became the Lobster King. Appointed the cabinet, horse in John Travolta. Flying high in the presidential spaceship. Blood liquor, baby, I'm getting stoned. I'm having sex with all the space interns. Killing by being so alive and just partying in the future. Initiate 5 sequence. Drunk on the highway.
It was a crisis situation. Sometimes there's crisis situations. Ladies and gentlemen, you deal with them. Well-Worn Boot, our band of the week. We have the Plainsman.
Check one.
My friend, it's been an honor to have you here in the studio and to talk with you because
It's been an absolute freaking thrill ride, baby. It's so rarely I get to go on the freaking radio. Now listen, that kid is cute. I don't want to scare him. I don't want to talk too loud or anything.
He's all right. He's just hanging out.
All right, cool.
We just found out during the song break, the Plainsman, wherever it is he's been hiding, he's never heard the Humpty Dance by the Digital Underground.
That's true. Can we do a little Humpty Dance action? He said that this guy that does a Humpty Dance sounds exactly like me, or at least pretty close.
Yeah, I would think that you would be able to pull it off very well.
Let's hear the Humpty Dance. We're going to take this for a spin. Anybody
Digital
ever heard of
Underground.
YouTube?
Humpty Dance. Let's see. I can't. You never heard this? Never.
I don't think I've ever heard this. At least not thus far.
All right, this is the extended version, apparently.
Okay. We
Couldn't
played,
you, couldn't you picture the baby doing that part?
we played Funky Cold Medina once. We used to play Funky Cold Medina when we were in friggin' college, baby. It was insane.
This guy's got great glasses.
What kind of shades is he wearing?
He looks like an old Jewish man, essentially. Fantastic hat. Very big glasses.
Looks like some sort of a sky pilot or something like that.
Yeah, he looks like a
The World War II fighter pilot.
Yes.
In drag, or some sort of steampunk World War II fighter pilot or something like that.
Howard Hughes went into the future in his own plane and then had sex with the character in Tropic Thunder that Robert Downey Jr. plays. And they had a baby, and it converted to Judaism, and it moved to Israel. And it had a baby, actually, and then it had another baby, so its grandchild, it's actually the great-grandchild, is Humpty.
But Noah, you're familiar with Well Worn Boot. You think they could pull this off if they were to cover this song?
Oh my God, it'd be sick.
That's what I said.
Could be pretty serious, but we're playing like tomorrow, baby.
Well, you don't got to play it tomorrow.
Well, when do we play? The baby's gone. The baby's gone.
I know, that's terrible. The baby's gone, so now you don't get the chance to play it now that you've actually heard part of the
The
song.
baby's freaking gone.
Actually, not the last show. Of course, Well Worn Boot will continue on.
The
Without the
baby-
baby and without the horse.
The baby, I mean, he just has a tremendous drinking problem. The fact of the matter
Tremendous.
is, it's sort of like when Dickie Betts got kicked out of the Allman Brothers.
Yep.
Just-
It's the same thing with me.
But he didn't get kicked out. He just
show.
respectfully left. He said, "Listen, I'm too drunk all of the time. I need to dedicate myself to my one true love, getting completely wasted." And
I
so,
like,
but I
I
have
like
res-
jamming with you guys, but I
exactly.
like whiskey way more.
I have respect for the baby, but he just needs to dedicate his life to his one true love, Coors fucking Light in a can, baby.
I got the shirt on right now, motherfucker.
There we go.
There it is.
That's what I'm saying. Bottled in Denver, Colorado, but not served in a single place in Denver, Colorado.
That's right.
I don't understand that. Everybody in Denver likes microbrews, and they got Coors Light right in their backyard.
Have you ever been to Golden? I'll tell you, it smells like an asshole.
Golden. No, yes, maybe.
It's horrible.
I don't know. I've been into a lot of places in Colorado, not Golden.
I don't think he's been out of the swampland aside from being on this show and the shows he plays.
Truthfully, I have been many places in Colorado. I even made a film about Boulder, Colorado. I made a film about Boulder, Colorado called Bum Rush. Boulder, Colorado. Look it up. It's on Vimeo. It's a 20-minute docudrama. The entire premise is me walking around Boulder, Colorado, getting hammered drunk, fucking with the locals, making fun of them to their faces without them even knowing what I'm doing. It's incredible.
And then fucking the locals with your tentacles.
Actually, no, none of that occurred because, like I said, I don't have much sexual interaction with women these days because the fact of the matter is I'm just too active. I move too quickly. It's hard for me to stay still for long enough to engage in intercourse.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd be in and out, and they're like, just saying hello.
Plus, I've started telling people I'm celibate so that people will think I'm solemn and noble. So when I meet people on the street, I tell them I'm not incapable of getting laid. I'm celibate, baby. I'm like a fucking Catholic priest.
But better because you don't rape children.
Not all Catholic priests rape children. Certainly, certain Catholic priests do rape children. That has been proven. But I would be quick to move away from any sort of generalizations because I don't want to get any sort of demographic mad at me or Noah for that matter. We're friends. We got to look out for each other. I don't want anybody to get upset at us for saying that Catholic priests have raped children before, but the fact of the matter is not all Catholic priests do that. In fact, the vast majority of them are very nice people.
Probably 70 to 75% rape children. That's it.
This is not the percentage. He's pulling these numbers completely out of his butt, people. I cannot be responsible for the things that Noah Goki is saying on the radio right now.
Oh, me too. I'll sign up for that. I'll
This
second
isn't
that
even
notion.
Noah Goki. This is the Noah Goki persona, baby.
You're absolutely right. All right, and we have to go. Final thoughts.
We do.
Plainsman, my man.
Final thoughts on, if you're not going to get the Wild Wild Fest this weekend on August 29th and 30th in Silver Creek, New York at Willow Creek Winery, then you need to seriously re-examine your life decisions entirely.
That's right.
Because it'll be clear to me at that point that you have entirely missed anything that's worth attending in the Silver Creek region. And that's not just because Silver Creek doesn't have jack shit going on. It's because you just are blowing it, baby. So get your tickets to Wild Wild Fest. Get them at the local sponsor outlets. Get them online at eventbrite.com. Or get them at Willow Creek Winery at the gate and get charged $5 more. Hey, if you make enough money, maybe it's not a big deal, baby. Maybe it's nothing to you. If you want to spend the extra $5, I'll take it. But if that type of thing is important to you, you better get your ticket at pre-sale.
So many great bands. Aircraft, Whiskey Reverb, Handsome Jack, Mr. Boneless, Andrew Reimers, fucking Smack Dab, Baby Gramps, of course, Well-Worn Boot. It's going to be fantastic.
Everybody's going to be there, baby, this year at Wild Wild Fest 2014.
All right, we've got to go!
Wild Wild Fest, the best thing called WWF in the last 12 years.
It's true.
All right, we got the Scatman program is coming up next. Scat Jones and the crew are here. Looks like there's some surprise guests here, some folks we haven't heard on the Scat Jones program in quite a while. This is going to be an epic show, a great show. Stick around. Scatman is live next. Thank you so much to Plainsman coming onto the show. What a fantastic interview. Wild Wild Fest, again, of course, this weekend. Get your tickets. Get to Willow Creek. Check it out. Silver Creek. It's not that far away. Exit 58. You hit the res. You go on down the, whatever it is there, the 5 or the 20, I don't know. It's somewhere right down there. You'll find it. You've got GPS, right? Of course you do. Don't blow it. Thanks to my man Joe. And Caroline, filling in for George tonight and doing a fantastic job. George, we love you. Buddy, we'll see you again another time. And, next week? We'll see you next week? Okay, cool. We'll be back next week. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, good luck. Have fun.
Right there above your kitchen sink. Maybe if I had a car, maybe if I had a job, maybe if I tried real hard, maybe if I wasn't a star.